how to get over someone. A point brought up by Bill Burr. He mentioned that he was missing someone after his first serious relationship around the age of 23. And this insight, these rules, these recommendations are given to you by an unlicensed, unregistered amateur psychologist. We all mourn in different ways, and I'll say mourn because I think a lot of times that we I think how to do this. I think a lot of us mourn the death of our ego. Oh, this relationship didn't work out this way or that way. Because I could, if I really wanted to, I could stop drawing and take notice of my losses. I could say, oh my goodness, what's her name? I'm thinking about one chick in particular. Nice, tight little body. Generally in a good mood, never saw her in a bad mood. But just not hungry for life. So I have to pass. And there are times where I do think, where I get the reminders of her and be like, oh man, what a nice, tight fucking ass. And very girly, like that. But I think, whether we're stuck in mud, stuck in a bad situation, stuck in boredom, it's all the same solution. Be active. It's as simple as calculating, how did I get that piece of ass? That's what I tell myself. How did I get that fucking piece of ass? This and that happened. I put myself in this sort of environment. At that time, I knew this much about that. And now I know more. Now I've grown. And they're going to be schmucks. They're going to tell you, cucks. They're going to tell you, oh, no, dog, you should settle down. You should get married. And I don't get that. I don't. Again, it's I believe someone who owns a fucking bear, a fucking tiger, something big and exotic like that. And they could tell me with a serious face and say, you know what, dog, you're missing out in life. You should really settle down, or else. You should really own a tiger. You should really own a bear. You don't know what life is like. You don't know what control or power is, or a relationship is, or trust is. And to me, I'm like, I don't see it that way. And I could have stayed in the mud, stayed stuck in the mud. Oh man, I lost this, I lost her. And in some cases, I think, oh man, thinking about another fucking fine ass idiot that I was with. Well, we were both idiots. Delicious round ass. And but in my opinion, reckless and fake. Again, I'm not gonna come here to this drawing channel and be like, alright guys, today we're drawing Reverse Flash fan artwork in a Tim Burton dimension. take out your Bristle pencil, the orange Spanish. Alright, let's work on the medium tones. No, I'm not. Because it's pretty obvious that if you didn't get it the first time, all you simply have to do is scroll back on the video and think, look, man, what tone was he using there? Just pause it. How much of it did he use that for? And you could even experiment yourself. And technique is one thing, but I think when I share the actual insight, the challenges within me, the things that I find as true obstacles in life. Because unless you're a fucking billionaire who has it all, I'm thinking for the majority of people out there, they have certain situations, certain challenges, certain things on their mind. And if not, they see things like this coming up. And it's a point that I keep repeating throughout my videos, because again, man, if you were to see some of the amazing motherfuckers that I worked along with, grew up with, went to school with, smoked with, drew with, works creative along with, you would think if you met us 10 years ago, 20, or sometime in our past, and you were to say, and we asked you back then, which one of us do you think will be famous in this field, better in this field, know more about this field, will have grown in this field? And my gut, even me, I would think, man, the other motherfucker's he's gonna crush me, man. He or she will do awesome things, man. If only I had that brain, those resources, that ability, I was already at that level. And I look at things now and I'm like, oh, I was the one left standing. Wow. And it's scary because I really don't want you to be the next motherfucker getting some shitty ass job and somehow me going to your job, getting customer service from your job, getting a product or a service from your job. And I'll say your job, not a career. A job is somewhere that you go to that if they weren't paying you, you wouldn't be showing up, but just people not being themselves. But how do you get over someone? Me, I thought, how did I get this chick? Oh, here, by doing this and that. Cool, I think I'll set myself up in the same situation to go. It's like fishing. To me, it's like fishing. What bait was I using? Oh man, I think I have some better bait now. And there's a different color thing than sand. Yeah. And I go fishing and get lucky. But eventually, I believe that once I start dating more, once I have dated more, once I've met more bitches, now I'm like, fuck, man. No. I want an upgrade. I want something else, something better. And no doubt, no, I can't deny the fact that I think of some of these bitches, and I think, my God, that ass, her skill, her cooking, her cooking. Hell yeah, hell yeah. I think it's possible that the day will come where an amazing woman will probably lure me into her clutches and be like, got that bomb ass pussy and this bomb ass character. Now let me just put him in diabetic coma with all this delicious food, and I'll be like, oh yeah. But as I've had different women in the buffet of life, I wouldn't be as knowledgeable, be as wise, be as insightful if I hadn't stepped on these Legos known as relationships. And I can think of one relationship in particular. I'm thinking, oh man, she was the bomb. But I knew why I had to walk away, because in my gut, I calculated the relationships that I've seen where it's hateful people together. This and that happened. I'm trying to figure out the yellow here. Let me do that. Make it the lighter yellow. Let me get this yellow. I lost my train of thought with this yellow here. No, I had to do a real gut check and say, you know what? As much as this is gonna hurt, I need to walk away. And some people will say, "Oh, but you already invested this much time into it." What would you guys think if I just uploaded a video every day, half an hour every day, of me hitting my head against this desk right here? Half an hour a day for the next 5 years. And in 5 years, someone told me, "Hey, dog, wait, stop, man. You're fucking up. You're wasting time. You're hurting yourself. Don't do that." And I replied something like, "Yeah, but I've already invested 5 years into this. I should keep going." Is that logical? I think not. And I have to clear off this. Clear off the dirtiness off these light colored pencil. So yeah, I think someone who would care for me would say, "Yeah, hey, what the fuck is wrong? What the fuck's wrong with you, man? Stop doing that." And an illogical response would be, "No, but I've already invested this much time into it." And that's what I tell you about a bad environment. Stop investing time into that. Go forward and make a wonderful life happen.